you don't need to know what this is, Sheba, but this is protection.
Okay.
Not the kind of protection that you're thinking of.
Oh, thank God.
This is
what?
This is
what are you doing to me right off the
sunscreen
bat?
protection. Sunscreen.
Can I see that?
What were you thinking?
With you, I never know what
Stop
to think.
it. Sunscreen protection, because it will be warm over the next few days of Stampede.
It is.
Get ready for anything.
Get ready for anything.
Now,
of course, we'll be chatting with Stuart Bordeaux from the EMS
about this protection
and some
Not
others.
the other protection that you might be thinking of. Although maybe we should bring somebody in here. You've heard what happens during Stampede, haven't you?
Yeah.
Protection is necessary.
All right, we'll work on that.
Who's this young lady?
This is Deb Braun, and she has invented something that I think I, as a girl, would love to have. It's called the Personnel Butler, and it can hold up to 60 pounds. And this is where you can just you can tuck this away in the corner of your room and hang everything that you can't hang in your closet. Deb, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
This replaces a backpack.
Well, you know what? Backpacks are actually fantastic on here. I used to tell my kids to hang their backpacks up when they'd come home, because otherwise they'd drop it on the floor, the dog would get into their leftover lunches, and it was disastrous. If you have one right at the front door, they'll come up, it's their size, you just hang it up.
And Deb, of course, is on the show today because she is a brand new vendor down at the Stampede Market. And this is, how long have you actually been doing this, and how does the Stampede Market kind of fit into your whole scheme of taking off with your products?
Okay, so I've been doing it for a couple of years. Basically, I was a stay-at-home mom for 18 years, and I was thinking, what am I going to do when my kids leave?
Two beautiful daughters.
Two beautiful daughters, 22 and 23. And one day, I had so many, every woman loves purses and shoes, correct?
Yes,
we have way too many of those.
Much.
So I had so many purses hanging on my door handle in my bedroom, and one day my husband shut the door and they fell, and he said, get rid of some of these purses or figure out where you're going to store them. So I thought, I'm not getting rid of any of my purses.
No. That's not an option.
Not an option. So I designed it. I've got 3 different models. This is called the original. We have one that's crystal, and we actually have one that opens up.
Wow.
So you can actually throw your car keys in, your lipstick, 20 bucks at the front door for the pizza man, whatever you want.
As a first-time vendor, you probably said to yourself whether or not Stampede would be viable for you to bring your business up here.
Right.
What convinced you to come to the Stampede?
Well, actually, there was a last person that pulled out, and I got accepted. So how's that for honesty?
Good for, well, it's great.
Yes, and I jumped at it.
It was something you were looking to do.
Oh, I applied, but I was on the wait list, so I definitely wanted to do it, and I thought my product would be fantastic.
And how's it going? How are the market goers treating you down at the grounds?
I have to say, Calgary, the people here are so nice. I've done trade shows everywhere, but Albertans are so polite. I don't know if it's the cowboy in them that everybody's gentlemanly like or whatever, but the people are so friendly. I'm tickled pink with it.
Well, I'm great that they're receiving your product well. Now, you have a few other things that you've invented yourself. Okay, tell me about the person's shoe wipes. I mean, that's clever.
Gosh.
I want one of those.
Let's just take a look at this, because it's got a cute little handle. I've got it right here, guys. Look at this handle.
Yeah.
This is so sweet.
I actually got a patent on that, and it's because of the handle.
No way.
Nobody's done that before, but let me brag about this, because this truly is my favorite product. Well, second favorite product. So this is a 2-in-1 antibacterial and leather conditioning.
Oh, Sheba wants one here.
Yeah, I brought her one actually. I brought her one, and she's getting one of these
and
too.
so this is really good for people who can't find a place to put their purse, and they have to put it on the ground, and then it ends up wrecking that expensive leather.
Totally.
So what do you do? Oh, there we go. What do?
Yeah.
You take a wipe.
Open it. Open it. It has a really nice aloe smell, so it's not astringenty and strong. You can wipe down your expensive leather handbag that we buy, that we always put on the floor if we go to a restaurant because there's not an extra chair or something. 1 out of 5 purses contains E. coli on them because people put them on the floor where our feet and shoes have been outside.
Man, great point.
This will take away the germs and condition the leather. And then I rebranded it so that if you have a salt line on your boot, which I think some of you Calgarians get.
Yeah, that's a huge problem for me in the winter.
That's a great point.
It will totally take away.
That's awesome. I love that. And of course, you've invented a few things to go with it. Like you got snap-on, snap-off jewelry. You
Some
got it on
bling
yourself,
jewelry. Basically, they're bracelets. You can put a new snap on it, change the look.
This is actually kind of sweet. You see that, Sheba?
Yeah.
So this snaps
I
off.
saw it off air. Isn't that cool?
Snaps off and then it snaps back on. Take it off.
Well, I brought a few different ones because I know you Albertans are into the cowboy boots. So here's a little bling here. Take this off.
Look at that. This comes off. I love this. This is a great idea. No, it comes off so easily too, doesn't it, Deb?
Well, let me do my ring, because this one comes off. I broke a few nails doing the ring. Everything. Look at that.
Huh?
How pretty is that?
Awesome.
Look at that. It's a little boot.
It's a little shiny boot, a little bling.
Clever, smart.
Well, and so people can find you down at the Stampede Market
Yes.
until, well, throughout the Stampede.
Yes.
Go
BMO
check
Center.
him out.
Yeah.
At the BMO Center.
Yes.
The BMO Center.
Personnel
Oh my gosh.
Butler. Thank you so much for coming on and bringing some of your fantastic products, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, not only is there the Market Mall, but you'll also find other things at the Calgary Stampede, including livestock. Like cows, but the cows can't clean themselves, Sheba. They have to be cleaned by.
They have to be clean, and we have
Ryan.
one.
Well, we all want to look the best for the Calgary Stampede, and that includes the cows as well. So I'm here with Debbie. Debbie, cows need to be washed, right? They don't keep clean all the time.
Well, that's right. As much as we hope that they would keep clean, you know, you never can tell what they're going to lay in.
Okay, so who do we have on the wash buckets today?
Well, the cow that we're washing today is Grumpy Pants. Believe it or not, she isn't grumpy, though. She's a very well-mannered Holstein cow. We do cow milking here at the Stampede. And yeah, she kind of got in a little bit of manure, so we were looking for somebody to help us clean her up.
Okay, Debbie, I got my swim trunks on. I'm ready to get wet with Grumpy Pants. You take the mic and you tell me what I need to do.
Well, first of all, we've got a nice bucket of soapy water, and actually, you know what? We use ivory, so it's easy on your hands and easy on the cows. So we just want to massage all, get a bunch of soap on her, and use the brushing, get in and get that all up.
She's really liking this. It's like a day spa for cows, and she's not gonna buck me though, is she?
Well, you never know. No, she's actually very well behaved. It actually feels good when you're brushing her off and washing her.
Okay, so and then we have to do the tail as well, you said.
Yeah, and to do the tail, dip the whole tail in the bucket of soapy water.
Okay, we're gonna
And then kind of muck it around with your hand. You have to be careful in case you start swatting all that soapy water at you.
And then what happens? Do we dry this or brush it or?
Well, now after we've got the soap, you got to do a little bit on this side quickly, and the legs. We did have a bit of a manure incident here, so we've got a bit of manure on the legs.
All right, yeah, she does need a lot of soap. We've got a lot of manure. All right, Debbie, we got the hose. We're ready to...
All right, now we've got to rinse her off and make sure that there's no... Oh, we must have a kink in the hose.
No, I'm just doing it real slow,
Very
real slow.
gently. Oh, now I see you've got better. Oh, look at that.
Like a soft baby.
Oh, exactly. We want to make sure all that soap's out of there so she's lovely and clean.
And is this pressure good enough? This is warm
That's
water.
great.
We sure treat the cattle great here at the Calgary
We
Stampede.
do.
Nice
We
and
do
clean.
have nice warm water in our wash racks here.
And one more shot for the tail. You're gonna look really good, Grumpy Pants. I'm taking good care of you. Well, this is how you wash cows. And I'm Ryan for Saddle Up at the Calgary Stampede.
I love that. He's just
That
getting wet
was a lot of cow backside. I'd have to say I would have loved to see the reaction of the cow, but
He's wearing his bathing suit.
he's wearing his bathing suit and he's washing the butt.
Cow.
The butt.
I have actually washed a cow. It's not as bad as you think. But Ryan asked a really good question about whether or not the cows will kick. Yeah.
Have you been kicked?
Well, not if I'm being washed. If I'm being washed back there, I'm going to kick somebody, like any cow would do.
Let's hope you don't get washed back there. You're a grown man.
But
Why would anyone?
I haven't been kicked.
Let's not have Ryan show up with
Did I-
his trunks on.
Did I mention the protection? Sunscreen protection.
Really,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Okay, so let's move away
breakfast.
from cows.
Let's talk about
food.
and we love doing that here on Saddle Up.
Talking about it or eating it?
Talking about it, eating it, watching it,
Oh, you know what?
learning about it.
I did not tell you the secret ingredient in a pancake, a Stampede pancake. You ready for this?
You still haven't told me the secret.
The answer is, I'll tell you after this story
Oh, come on.
on Saddle Up.
Really?
I've been a Stampede volunteer with the Caravan Committee for 34 years, and I love it. That's why I keep coming back to do it. The Caravan Committee is tasked with taking the Stampede off park so that everybody at all the different areas of Calgary can enjoy a taste of Stampede. We will feed an average of 5,000 to 8,000 people at each breakfast.
Over the 10 days, the Caravan Committee will serve 100,000 people. That's 200,000 pancakes, and that's enough batter to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
We have a great crew that mix batter, and we have a huge crew that set up stations, cook pancakes, cook sausage. It's technically 2 hours, 9 to 11, but it's a day.
The Caravan Committee uses 5 tons of pancake mix. That's the equivalent to the combined weight of a smart car, a Corvette, and a Cadillac Escalade. They grill 2 tons of sausage patties, pour 2,000 liters of maple syrup, enough to fill a 7-person hot tub and still have some left over. And they serve 22,000 liters of orange juice.
And we're very proud to say that we've been recycling for many, many years. We recycle the juice boxes, and this year we're also composting all of our plates and knives and forks. After they've had a wonderful breakfast, we have a stage band. They can get up and dance and shake off those syrup calories. We usually have a marching band coming. We will have our native dancers coming, the entertainment, pony rides, petting zoo. There's a lot to see and do from 9 to 11. People start lining up at 7.
I rise at about 4:30, and we head out and we load our trucks and we come out, and we're at the malls at about 7 a.m. each morning. I've been with the Caravan Committee for about 17 years, and we volunteer because we all love the Stampede.
We are all volunteers. Stampede has 2,400 volunteers on 48 different committees. Caravan is the second largest committee. We have 150 volunteers. They're people that have time, that want to give back to the city, to do something for others, and our volunteers come from every walk of life. You name it, we probably have one of them on Caravan.
You know, everybody just looks at it as just a fun way to have a great day and be part of the bigger Calgary Stampede. If we all didn't roll up, do it, and go home, it wouldn't happen.
For Saddle Up on Shaw TV, I'm Jeanette Rocher.
That looked delicious.
Did you see some chocolate chips
I
there?
want to eat these things.
See, I've
When do we start
heard of
eating,
chocolate
Shiva?
chip pancakes, but I've never actually seen chocolate chips poured on top of pancakes. I don't know. You know what? We've been so busy with this show, and we love doing it, but we haven't actually had a chance to get out and enjoy that traditional Stampede pancake breakfast. But
Secret ingredient.
if you've got a secret ingredient,
I do.
you're just not letting the secret out. So I
I can
don't
do
know
it right now. Would you like me to tell you?
Go.
The secret ingredient in the Stampede pancake breakfast pancake is syrup. So they mix the batter and they add the syrup to the batter.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and who told you this secret, and why you?
I used to volunteer at Floor
Why
Rope
not me?
Square all the time, where they have all that entertainment.
sense.
I used to hang out with the cowboys,
Yeah.
and the cooks, and the girls. And that was it. Anyway,
Okay.
coming up after the break, it's true. If you've ever wondered about EMS, you know, the health, the security and all that stuff, we got
Keeping
the
cool
guy
down on the ground.
who
Yeah.
might shock you with what he has to say after the break.
Shocking.
Shocking.
Shock.